What's the most humiliating way a Roman general could die? Forget a hero's death on the battlefield. Marcus Licinius Crassus found out the hard way. He was a member of the first triumvirate alongside Julius Caesar and Pompey the Great. More famously, he was one of the richest men in all of human history, a man whose name became synonymous with obscene wealth. But in a twist of fate, worthy of a Greek tragedy, his vast fortune became the very weapon that ended his life. Crassus built his wealth through ruthless real estate speculation, and famously by creating Rome's first private fire brigade. His men would rush to a burning building, but instead of putting out the fire, they'd offer to buy the property for a ridiculously low price. If the owner refused, they'd simply let it burn to the ground. If the owner agreed, they'd extinguish the flames, and Crassus would own another piece of Rome. This was the kind of man we talking about. A man driven by an insatiable hunger for more money, more land, and ultimately, more glory. But all the money in the world couldn't buy him the one thing he craved most: military prestige. Caesar had Gaul, Pompey had the East, but Crassus, he was just the money man. To fix this, he set his sights on conquering the wealthy and powerful Parthian Empire, a civilization located in modern-day Iran. He gathered his legions and marched east, dreaming of triumphs and parades. He was so confident that he reportedly ignored numerous bad omens and the advice of his own officers. His arrogance was blinding. The campaign was a complete disaster from the start. Lured deep into the desert, his legions were outmaneuvered and systematically destroyed by the Parthian horse archers at the Battle of Carrhae in 50 BC. The Roman formations, so effective in Europe, were useless against the Parthians' hit-and-run tactics. It was a slaughter. Crassus was captured, along with the prized Roman eagle standards, a symbol of unimaginable shame for Rome. But his capture wasn't the end. The Parthians wanted to send a message, not just to Rome, but to the world. This wasn't just an execution. It was a brutal, poetic punishment. According to the historian Cassius Dio, the Parthian king, Orodes II, decided to mock Crassus's legendary greed. They held him down and poured molten gold directly down his throat. The message was clear and chilling. You thirsted for gold your entire life, so now, drink it. Imagine having all the money in the world, only to choke on it in your final agonizing moments. The sheer irony is staggering. Rome's richest man died in the most symbolic way possible. The molten gold seared his insides, a gruesome end for a life consumed by avarice. The greed of a lifetime ended in a single, burning moment. This wasn't just torture. It was a lesson written in fire and gold, a warning against insatiable ambition. The story of Crassus's death spread like wildfire, a tale of how wealth doesn't always buy power. Sometimes it buys your downfall. He thought he could buy glory with his fortune, but instead, he paid the ultimate price, his head later used as a prop in a play for the Parthian court. So the next time you hear the name Crassus, remember the man who had everything and lost it all in the most horrific way imaginable. It's a powerful reminder from history that some things can't be bought. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible tales from the past. Let me know in the comments what historical event you want to see covered next. Until then, stay curious.